Here we go. It's 12-12. Yeah, 12 players. So I get to just hop in and see how all this works. Like, I know how the area works, but I'm just hoping for good fortune. Points. I love what they did, reconstructing ruins. Just gliding through this is fun. Okay, so missile box. Might seem weird, but I am running a tank build. Doesn't mean I'm trying to weasel my way out of anything. More like the opposite. I want to take all the damage that comes in. To hold aggro, I actually have to have like high attack power and whatnot. Of course, I'm using the Archer weapon series. I have the others, but I don't care as much about them because I have a combination which allows me to. I have a combination that allows me to have high HP, high photon points, and high damage resistance, and have a really good amount of power. Alright. Okay, out 242. It's a nice little trivia question. What do you think is better, having full HP or having 50% damage resistance on half HP?
Trial start.
Like, which one is worth more? So the interesting thing is I was actually talking about maintain balance. But maintain balance combined with Waker subclass and shortage HP has you sustain 49% of the damage at 50% HP or less. So your HP actually goes a lot farther because of other resistances. Now combine it with the food buff that I have. I go robust and crisp. And we're talking about being able to gain a lot more when it comes to HP recovery. This is why I'm regaining 42 HP. Like each time that I lay a hit down. Says it reaches 42. See, I feel that this has a lot more structure to it. Success! It reminds me of the classic PSO2. So I'm running in, throwing this in, my war cry. Now I'm supposed to stand still. Like the idea is to keep the boss in place while they land their hits. So the boss is not moving around all over the place. It's hovering around me. It becomes a lot more predictable. That's what tanks are supposed to do. The spear PA photon art actually allows me to just stay planted. So this increases the DPS of everybody because by doing that I'm increasing everyone's efficiency. And so that's important. Because of that, I have to build differently, but players can no longer copy my build because as for the current patch, there is no more exchange 2. And so unless they release a better unit set than I have, no one's going to be able to replicate this build that I have. It's important because I'm at the point where defense power doesn't matter. The difference between the units that I have and current units is 6 defense power per unit. As far as defense power is concerned. But the HP I get from the units that I have is so high that the recovery allows me to out-heal the damage that I take. Success. So defensively, the other units are worse for me. Now I got 10,000 points. Well, about to. Good. Now I can get the 4 damage types. Okay, this should help tank. villains.
Success. Emergency transmission.
So this enemy is the highest damage dealing enemy in this whole place. Its best attack will actually hit me for over 300 points. Like, this enemy does more damage to me than Zesh does. Warcry and got it. See, this hit me for 344. Now, if something freezes me or stuns me, I have no right to complain, as that's the only thing that can actually get me out of that spear PA. So it's literally like tip of the cap for you. You can do that. Bring my HP down to 1, tip of the cap. Because my damage resistance is really high. Grim Monolith. Alright, so it's the last one. Now, what is interesting is I carry 3 arch weapons. Now, I do have the Grand Illusion weapons. I do have the Grand Illusions plus 100s that drop. But this build is best with what I have now. Now, earlier I tried the 20,000 point gun or whatever it was. I found it cumbersome. Just because I'm a tank build. So once you lose the gun and everything gets replaced by that gun, it's like Sega. I'm not a launcher person or a gun person like that. I got that, and I think I took 5 to 7 points of damage from that one. Okay, so we have good support here. I look at an elemental down, and I think support.
Success.
Okay, so jumping here. Alright, one of my favorite bosses.
Trial start.
You have to face it right there. There we go. Let's see if he'll turn around. Points of damage.
Success.
Mission commencing.
Napha Sesh Raider. Well, this model is a lot livelier because I'm playing at 4K and it's quite amazing. Like when this game, well, by this game I mean Phantasy Star Online 2, the regular one, where this boss monster came from. It came out in 2012. And interestingly enough, the game at time was for 1080p and 720p. But now we're at 4K gaming, so the model looks so much better. Like they literally have to rebuild this. Like they have to take old assets, touch them up, and then make this. That tail hits me for 91 points of damage. $89 and 94. $134. 96, 86, 149. In other words, Sesh does not hit me for more damage than the Green Monolith bosses. Like the thing about this boss is a tank. It's big. just for fun, I'm just going to hunt your physique. Eight points of damage. Points of damage. I'm just continuing the spear attack. Points of damage, 74. So I picked a pretty good place to stand.
Success.
And that to me is the maximum that I kind of need my bucks though. And half the people have left.
Trial start.
Now before I go to, I will show everyone something interesting. Oh, I jumped up to 10. So I'm actually going to use my other weapon. So now I have 3,011 HP. Since I'm blocking with a sword, I might as well, because I'm not using maintain balance with it. Count follow. It's funny because that's what I'm using. So I'll show you what I mean, and I need a photon blast to do so. So let's see if the HP count appears. So if I swing the weapon, 22 to 57 HP. That's how much I recovered from that. So, there you go. Have fun, everyone.